It's Wednesday. You know what time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet with your hosts, the Silent Assassin, Dollar Bill, the Cleaner, and the Brain. Welcome to the Brain Trust.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year indeed.
You know, if we would have done this on New Year's, all the I haven't seen you since last year jokes would have been flying.
Well,
technically we still haven't. We haven't seen each other since last year.
Yeah, but it's different if you do a stream from like
A week later, yeah.
No, December 30th. Yeah. The difference between 3 weeks and doing a stream on December 31st
Into
the first and be like, oh, I haven't seen you since last year.
or do it on New Year's Eve and then go into New Year's Day at the same time. It's like
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he meant doing it on New Year's Day. You know, doing a stream on the day instead of the eve into the year. You know.
No, he said New Year's Eve into New Year's Day.
Okay, I missed that
You
part.
guys do anything special for New Year's Day?
Yeah, I worked.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I worked New Year's Eve too.
Oh, that's even better.
No, it wasn't.
Sorry, man.
Because believe it or not, it was dead.
Sarcasm, but you know.
Dead? No, I'm
believe it or not, it was fucking
dead.
It was dead.
Okay, I'm surprised.
I'm
Well, think about it, guys. What day was New Year's Eve?
on
On Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What day of the week are we always closed?
I don't know. That's why I'm not sure.
Tuesdays.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, my restaurant is closed on Tuesdays.
Oh.
So, I mean, we had a band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the bartenders didn't get out until 2:30.
What music did they play?
Whoa.
It was just one of the local bands. They play a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But
I need my death metal.
Mm-hmm.
you need your baby metal.
Yes.
Yep.
Listen,
But I
if
mean-
you don't want, let's move on because I'm just gonna sit here and fucking talk about them for like 2 hours.
Yes, you will. All right. You
It's
go
not the
off
Baby Metal
about
Show.
them every fucking week. We've heard enough of them.
Not every week, almost every week.
Just about every week. Go off on a tangent about baby metal. So not this
To
week.
be fair, I don't bring them up.
Not this week.
Not this week.
But
not next week.
so what time did you get off?
Believe it or not, I got out. I punched out at 10:15. Kitchen was the line was flipped and closed at 10 o'clock. I mean, I'd done all my stuff,
Mhm.
swept and mopped, and I was out the door at 10:15.
I wanted to ask what type of restaurant do you work at?
It's a bar and restaurant, bar and grill.
Oh, so it's not like a theme.
Sports bar.
Okay.
We got like 18 TVs.
And they're all on Penn State.
They'll vary the games. But yeah, Penn State is a big game in my town, in my restaurant. So, is what it is.
It is.
Should be interesting this weekend.
Oh,
Both.
playoffs starting.
Well, you should be busy tomorrow.
Semifinals.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. You should be very busy tomorrow.
Yep.
Crazy.
And then next week will be fucking insane with the finals. With the
It's on a
championship.
Monday too.
Everything will be flying off the shelves. All these orders.
Oh,
Especially-
speaking of flying off the shelves,
Mhm.
we've actually cut back on one of the bands that comes into the restaurant.
Oh, huh.
We've actually cut their dates back because a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
their music was so loud, it rattled a bottle off the top shelf. It fell and broke. and they were told to turn it down, and they actually turned it up again.
You guys
Turned it
don't
down and
have
turned it right back up.
you guys don't have like a in-house engineer guy to control their
No.
audio? Wow, that's
Oh,
you guys should hire one.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's right here.
Your sound
We don't-
system.
we don't have a dedicated stage.
It's one of
All the
those.
fans bring their own equipment.
Jesus
We
Christ,
have
you
a
just got me.
space for them to use.
You just
That's
got me thinking. Like just
Uh-oh.
I was imagining like the fucking band like sitting at the tables with the guests playing. I just thinking, like my mind just went to like Bar Rescue and just imagining like people sitting out in the dining area, and then you just see one guy just strumming a guitar, and then the fucking drummer, and the woman's like,
we have bands like that.
oh,
Uh,
We have groups like that come in where it's
Wow.
just one or two guys or one or two girls.
but like they're sitting at the dining guest, and like the drummer's like doing his thing, and like someone's like, my tomato soup.
Yeah.
I want to
um,
have tomato soup.
All right. Let's get down to business, gentlemen, shall we?
Shall we?
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
All right, so I mean, there's been plenty of wrestling pay-per-views and shows.
And news.
So Brain, I'm going to give you the honor of setting up the dartboard. Throw the dart. Which one do you want to talk about?
Oh no, we're starting with World's End, without a doubt.
All right,
Because
my cup of tea.
World's End finished the year, so we might as well start the year with it. We'll start the year with the end of the year.
And fucking thanks to Optimum, I couldn't fucking watch it. At least on my TV. Because they weren't. I don't understand this. They weren't offering the pay-per-view live, but I go to check later in the week and they're offering the replays. Like, what the fuck? I want to watch it live. I don't want to watch the fucking replay.
Yeah, because you already know the results.
Yeah. So I had to go to my friend IL Eagle stream, and please tell me you got that joke.
IL Evil?
IL Eagle stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
That took a second.
Yeah, so that's how I
Nice.
had to watch World's End. I pop in and out.
Boop, 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 boop.
But I mean,
Gosh dang
yeah,
right.
so the first match on the 0 hour was Tony Storm and Layla Gray.
So I know a lot of people were complaining that, oh my god, Tony Storm's first match back is on a Rampage, blah 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 blah. I like what they're doing with this character. It's clear that she's got amnesia. And
She's reverted back to her original character.
yeah, she's reverted back to Tony Storm. They might do something where she suffered trauma to completely forget about Timeless Tony. I wish they would have done more of that through vignettes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that would have been great.
because they did a really good job with Bandito, they did a really good job with Julia Hart. I think they could have done like a nice thing with Tony Storm, and she's like going through like multiple personalities and shit like that. So I think it would have been nice to see that. But yeah, no, I like the match, and it was a pre-show match.
Even though it was a pre-show match, it definitely had main show potential.
Oh yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
Just for the fact that it was Tony Storm.
Yes. Because, she's one of the biggest names in the women's division.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then we got Jeff Jarrett and QT Marshall.
I love this career resurgence for Jeff Jarrett. I know a lot of people are bitching that, 52-year-old A sand in my vagina. But
Yeah, I kind of disagree with them. I'm on your side this one.
yeah, like Jeff Jarrett, he deserves his praise, and he's not going to be a world champion. Let's be honest.
No, he's going to go for it as far as he can go, but they're not going to put the belt on him.
If anything, TNA might give him like, that let him go out as TNA world champion. The company that he created.
Yeah, exactly. I can see.
Yeah, but Jeff Jarrett, what I'm so happy about is that he's sober. He's repaired the bridges with like companies like WWE especially, and he's able to like love wrestling again, and it's good to see him. And he's not in like this big top spot that's like taken away from younger talent. He's helping younger talent.
Exactly, he's helping to put them over.
Yeah, and he's got one of the every time he comes out, I love, like, I will be singing his fucking his theme song. It's my world, time to get my mind. Like, I was up. You see where in my background, you see where the Ireland flag and the UK flag are?
Well, damn.
No, I'm saying right up here, right?
That's it. A little bit,
This is where I sat for Final Battle. I was singing his fucking song from like the top of my lung from right up there.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
But yeah, no. I mean, it was a simple little match. QT Marshall. I'm glad he's getting another run with AEW. I know he's working behind the scenes again, but it was his idea for the whole AJ Boom thing, and it got good numbers for AEW. So I'm not gonna complain here.
Yeah.
Anytime they get the good numbers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the next match on the pre-show on 0 Hour was the 8-man tag match. Leo Rush, Action Andretti, and the Murder Machines. Lance Archer and Brian Cage.
Yes.
With Don Callis.
Yes.
Defeating the Outrunners and Top Flight.
Yes, and if I remember right, I think it was the team that got the pinfall got a shot on that week's the upcoming Collision for the AEW Tag Team titles, and that ended up being Leo Rush and Action Andretti.
Right. Which in turn they lost.
Yes. But it was an 8-man tag. Like, there's nothing you could really truly say about an 8-man tag. It's just to get everybody out there.
Yeah, just put people out there, put some butts in the seats, and put some
town over
ring time on the backs of the guys who aren't getting a lot of time on TV.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I mean, not for nothing, all 8 of these guys are getting plenty of TV time.
Yeah, which is good, especially it's right before a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, come on, we have all been at shows where Leo Rush has been on the card.
Oh yeah,
even as a
Jersey All Pro, GCW,
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor, exactly. He's been in everywhere that we've all been to.
Even WWE, sort of.
No, he was.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
I think wasn't he cruiserweight champion?
For the most part, it's in WWE.
Oh, yeah,
he wasn't. He didn't have a lot of in-ring time. He had a lot of at-ring time.
Well, I mean, he was.
Lashley.
He had time in NXT, and I remember he was a very big on 205 Live.
Yes,
remember that?
He had his time in 205 Live because that's the only level he could really compete at.
Well, remember, it's Vince McMahon.
True. Yeah, he's not 6'7", 280 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, steroids.
Yeah, he's what, 5'7", 5'8"?
I think he's like
160
5'9"
pounds.
ish.
I want my
Yeah.
men to look like the Hulk. Big, strong guys.
I mean, my most favorable moment from Leo Rush actually happened in this ballroom, although it didn't involve him. He lost to the Young Bucks. Him and Jay White. I just remember that. That's a fucking tag team. Jay White and Leo Rush. And then that was right after, and the Hardys came out right after. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So now going on to the main show for World's End. This was live from Orlando, Florida.
Orlando.
The Continental Classic semis.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I think they fucked up on the booking on this one.
No. Yeah, honestly, I could tell you right now from the beginning of when they announced the cards, I'm like, this is gonna be the final. This is what ended up becoming the final is what I thought it was gonna be the final, and I thought it was the right choice because I've seen them face off in another tournament final, and it was a fucking banger, certified banger. And
G1?
Yes.
I got.
So
It had to be the G1.
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to avoid names to spoil it, but yeah, no, I think they made the right call because it was a fucking hell of a match. But yeah, so the first semifinal was Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Will Ospreay gets his win back here.
Hello, other Susan.
Go ahead.
I think they could have gone the other way with the win in the finals. I think they could have given Ospreay the rub. Because to have Okada in the tournament, only to go all the way through and win it, it's getting boring with him.
See, I'll tell you why they did it. I'll tell you why they did it.
What's in the
So surprise. As Brain just said, Okada wins his semifinal match. Okada won the whole Continental Classic. If you saw at the end of the Continental Classic, Kenny Omega came out and he handed Okada with the title. Contrary to what happened on Dynamite tonight, for those that are watching, Dynamite only ended about 50 minutes ago. Yeah. So, contrary to the ending of Dynamite tonight, I truly believe that they are potentially building either at Revolution. I think it should be Revolution considering the venue. But I do believe they're starting the build towards Omega Okada 5. So I personally believe was the right choice, especially considering if I'm, me being the big New Japan guy here, I know the history and Okada is the best wrestler in this tournament, hands down.
Right.
He is the tournament guy, 4 G1s and now a Continental Classic. So I mean, there's really no better tournament wrestler out there that's still active today. But yeah, no, I personally believe they made the right call.
Okay. I mean, I still think we could agree to disagree on this one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Queen, where the hell did you go?
Huh?
Clear split. Cleaner went yeet.
He got yeeted out. I yeeted him out. Speaking of yeeting, oh my God. That was fucking hilarious on Monday night.
That was. So I
just yeeted you out of the room.
I
Like, yeet.
Yeah. I accidentally clicked the wrong tab to exit. So
Yeah, you yeeted yourself out.
I apologize. He didn't kick me out.
No, I
As
would
much
do
as he
that.
wants to. As much as he
I
wants
would
to.
just mute the hell out of you.
Yeah.
Even funnier.
What were you gonna? You were saying, yeah, we can agree to disagree. That's the beauty of pro wrestling.
Exactly.
Unlike
That's
the
the beauty of this
IWC.
podcast. We can agree to disagree on something, and nobody gets offended.
Yeah,
Unlike the internet wrestling community.
true.
Fuck the IWC.
Yeah.
I'm
Bunch
surprised
of
they don't have a championship
basement
belt.
dwelling smarks.
You just
So-
channel Friedman right there. You can't, tell me I'm being
That's
honest.
because I am the brain. I'm smarter than you, and you fucking know it.
Yeah.
Technically, if we go by copyright laws, adding "fuck" does not mean you're safe from infringement of MJF's
Unfortunately,
copyrights. Yeah.
it has to be a much bigger deviation.
As much as I would like
But
for
you also have to remember, I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm saying I'm smarter than you, and you fucking know it. It is
It's
different. It is
it's
also
like-
still free speech.
look up Commissioner Smoke of the WEW. It's a fucking Rock knockoff. So this one wrestler, wrestling YouTuber, Wrestle with Regret. I absolutely recommend his videos. He posted up a video but like reviewing stuff from the WEW, and they have this commissioner character that's literally a spitting image of The Rock. Actually looks like The Rock too. It does his whole gimmick, like just knocks it off. But so yeah, now we take a little trip down to Tijuana in Orlando. Tijuana Street Fight.
Yes, we do.
Tijuana Street Fight for the
Glamour.
AEW.
Ryan May versus Thunder Rosa.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I had the pleasure of being in the same restaurant as Thunder Rosa after the New York tapings.
Nice.
But she was on the other side of the restaurant. I sat
Yeah.
next to Talia Valkyrie, and she is tall. I'll give you that. Talia Valkyrie is very tall.
Yeah.
Oh, Tara, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Talia is very tall.
She's
Yeah.
close to 6 foot. Easy.
Wait, 6? You said?
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
shit.
like she's not even wearing like stilettos or anything like that.
Mm.
Interesting.
I mean, but the thing was, I sat right behind her, but I didn't choose to sit there. The people sat me there. But thankfully, I was wearing not wrestling merch, so they couldn't. She didn't tell I was a wrestling fan.
Uh-huh.
You didn't have like a mark.
No, I didn't look like a mark, but we did.
Okay, I stand corrected.
What's that?
What?
She's 5'8".
That's a fucking tall 5'8". I'll tell you that.
I'm 5'7".
Yeah, no doubt.
It's like, damn.
So
That
she's
might
only
be
got 2
gimmick.
inches on me.
She's got 1 inch on me. I'm just like,
I mean, I'm 6'2". Okay, it's fucking gimmick. That has to be a gimmick because she looked. If you would have told me she was 6 foot, I would have said hell yeah. I agree with that.
I'm looking right at her page, at her wiki page, and she's listed as 5'8".
Oh, see, okay, so that's the build height.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's her gimmick. I
Building
wouldn't be
is 5'8".
I wouldn't be surprised if she actually is taller.
I wouldn't either. I'd say 5'10".
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
At least.
She's 5'10" if she's an inch.
And she wasn't even wearing like
Heels.
heels or give her a couple inches. So But yeah, so the Tijuana street fight, there was a good whole thing centered around Thunder Rosa's father, who was in the crowd, which to me was a little surprising because I know her family is from San Antonio. But
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
They can make a run for the border anytime.
But
Can I just say that
are they making a run for the actual border, or are they going to Taco Bell?
there's no border. There's no border in Florida.
I know it was a joke.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well, there is a
somebody's
border.
saying-
It's just made of water. Called
Exactly.
the Gulf of Mexico.
For America.
oh God,
That's a hell of a swim, though.
God, dollar
You
bill.
can find
You just-
you can find the intercontinental belt somewhere in there, though.
one of the intercontinental belts.
Yeah.
But can I just say about this match?
Yeah.
Her father is exactly sometimes what I like. I love the stupidity of wrestling because, like, he knows he's got to be part of a spot. So instead of like looking worried or like, oh my God, my child, blah 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 blah, he just stands there. I love it. It brought me back to like Mrs. Dad, like the first time he was like a ringside dude and he just stood there, like not even selling anything. I fucking love that. It shows the stupidity of pro wrestling at times.
Speaking of dads selling and not selling,
Uh-oh.
it happened a second time to somebody.
Dude, the jokes that just went through my fucking mind.
Like, who no sold?
Oh, he sold.
Oh, shit.
Matt Cardona's father.
Oh, he was at Final Battle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize it from up top, but yeah. And you know what?
Remember the first time he got involved?
You got it was with wait, no, Mrs. Father was at the WrestleMania with Shane McMahon. Wasn't it like Survivor Series?
No, it was actually a Monday Night Raw.
It
was Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania when Zack Ryder climbed the ladder and took the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz. And then he called for the rematch that night. And that's when Maurice made her return and slapped the taste out of Matt Cardona's father's mouth.
Don't remember that, but I do remember Maurice coming back.
Yeah, I think KO was the Intercontinental Champion at that WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It was a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship.
So KO didn't have to take the pin.
Right.
There was no pin.
Or anybody, yeah. That's why it was a ladder match, so nobody had to take the pin as I magically go away.
But so it's the second time his father has been involved in the match, and it's the second time it's cost him a title.
You see, now you're bringing me back to Final Battle. Man, like, why the fuck does Chris Jericho, why is he Ring of Honor champion? And then he fucking comes out to New York. Yeah.
For a second time.
Then he comes out to New York. Like, it was a funny spectacle, but I was just like, oh no, why? Why are they playing Frank? Why are they disrespecting Frankie like this?
Oh, please, yeah. I heard that. I was like, oh, Lord, no.
Dude, I was right up here, listening to that shit. And then everybody had like the Statue of Liberty hats on.
Yeah, and what about his whole thing about having an authentic slice of pizza from Sbarro's?
Dude, there's like a Sbarro's like a block away.
Slap him for that.
Dude, there actually was one like a block away. because it's like
Oh,
right
yeah.
across
I know.
the street from MSG.
I think it's
Yeah,
funny.
I know exactly where it is. That is not New York pizza. That is not authentic New York pizza.
See,
Nope.
they knocked the building down. There was actually a really good spot right across the street from the Sabaros and the old Hooters that's no longer Hooters.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I
some
remember
good
that
shit.
pizzeria too.
Yeah, yeah.
it was like a
Wait,
small little joint.
hmm
It was like connected to like a Philly cheesesteak place.
It was about the size of Prince of Pizza on Bergen Avenue.
That's right.
That's a fucking good one.
Before
Good one.
Prince of Pizza remodeled and took out the counter where you could stand all the way to the back of the room.
Yes, I remember that.
So do
That's fucking
I
good
went
spot.
to Prince of Pizza plenty of times as a junior and senior in Hudson Catholic when we were allowed to leave for lunch.
And I've been there plenty of times coming home from fucking UPS because I was fucking dead hungry.
Oh yeah.
Don't blame you.
Get off the Bergen Avenue bus right outside, go get a couple slices of pizza and hop back on the Bergen Avenue bus.
Hell yeah.
Call it a day.
Indeed.
Damn.
Yep.
Can't tell you how many times I would be working the basketball games at Hudson Catholic when I was there as a student. And right after the games, I'd walk across the street, grab 2 slices of pizza, hop on the 80 and go home.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
I pretty much do the fucking same thing with Bayonne. There was a I don't think it's there anymore. I think they changed it to another food place, but used to be a pizza place right across the street from Bayonne High School on I think it was like 29th and the Avenue A. Fucking it would be
Oh,
littered
I know
with
that one.
people. Yeah, it'd be littered with people because it's like 3,000 kids. There's a fucking pizza place right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember that one time.
I know the place you're talking about.
And then
Yeah,
you just walk.
I don't think it's a pizzeria anymore.
No, I know it got changed to something else, but I forgot what.
A
A
foodie
bodega.
place.
Not a bodega, but it is like I think they do deli sandwiches. I gotta look it up one day.
Oh, it's a deli now, so close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough. So the next thing after the Tijuana street fight was Adam Cole MJF 1 year in the making, but the Dynamite Diamond ring.
Yep. And both guys tried to use the ring.
And it
MJF
didn't-
succeeded after a low blow,
Yeah.
which was beautiful. He punted Adam Cole into the middle of next week.
See, the way that Adam Cole dropped on that, right? I've seen that somewhere. I actually haven't seen it. I've actually lived it. Because he dropped exactly like when one time I was out at the park playing soccer with my friends, and my friend was literally right in front of my face and kicked me with the ball square in my balls. It was ball-on-ball action. And I went down like I got shot. And my friend laughed at me
I
in
know
my
the
face.
feeling. I know the feeling because it happened to me in gym class playing indoor soccer. There was a 4-foot distance between me and the other kid.
Mhm.
He was on one side of the half court line. I was on the other. He kicked the ball, and I was out. It hit me square. I dropped,
Yeah.
and my head bounced off the floor. I
Oh,
was
see,
out. Like
Like-
legit out. Like they almost had to call an ambulance for me.
no, for me, I was like when you get shot in movies and it's like, oh, and then I just like slow to my knees, and then I just keel over. Yeah, that's with me.
Yeah.
No, he hit me so hard. I literally saw the stars like you see in the cartoons.
Yeah,
And then I went face first into the hardwood.
yeah. Thankfully, I had the grass.
The teacher could not wake me up.
Oh
He had
shit.
to have 4 of my friends pick me up and carry me to the nurse's office.
Oh yeah, see that was the thing about mine was that it was still the grass field at Hudson Park in Bayonne.
Yeah.
It was before they changed it to turf. So I had the pleasure of landing on that, but it was also in a bunch of geese shit.
Oh, you're in the geese shit.
Thankfully it was dry geese shit.
Don't matter, man.
Doesn't
Still
matter.
geese
Yeah.
It's so
shit.
nasty. Ah.
So many times playing on fucking baseball practice and just walking all across the field and it's just nothing but geese shit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on, please.
In a little meat versus not so much meat. Powerhouse Hobbs, I think it was in like his second match back, taking on Konosuke Takeshita, the member of All Elite Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and DDT Pro.
Oh, that's a lot.
Man, this was a very good match.
Oh, absolutely. This, I think, was one of the best matches on the card.
To me, it was a sleeper. It was a sleeper match.
It was the sleeper match on the card.
Because I see a lot of people talking about the best match from the night. For me, this is probably the third best match of the night.
Mm.
And so spoilers for Dynamite tonight. Well,
No spoilers.
no spoilers. Okay.
No spoilers. I actually want to watch it.
Okay. The only spoiler is though that I'm trying to think of it. QT Marshall came in on a Toyota Supra with a big spoiler.
Got the joke.
Did it have?
We got the
Was
joke.
it decked out in Red Bull colors? Because that spoiler would have given it wings.
No, it was decked out in neon purple because he brought it back from Japan. He was on Tokyo Drift.
Ah, so.
Tokyo.
But yeah, this Takeshi Hobbs was definitely a sleeper on the card,
Oh, without a doubt.
and it was a meat slapping match.
I love that Powerhouse Hobbs is back. I
Also, right.
love that fucking Konosuke Takeshita could have a fucking banger with anybody.
Oh yeah, Takeshi is a great wrestler.
Takeshita. See, you sound like my fucking friends who piss me off because every time, like, it's Kazuchika Okada, the avocado, and Justin Tiger. I fucking hate that when my friend does that. I'll talk about Japanese wrestlers, and he'll always,
You know that, right?
yeah. He does do it to piss me off. Oh, and that's the sad thing is that I let it fucking get to me
don't
every
give me that
single
pleasure,
fucking
man.
time. But I'm too stupid. I'm too stupid to realize it.
No,
It's not
you're
until I
still
start getting
prideful.
mad.
You
You're
need to go
prideful.
hang out with Bill Engvall. You know why?
I do.
Because then he'll give you a sign.
I saw the sign.
And you know what? I will give.
You know what the sign says? I'm stupid.
Yeah, true. I'm with stupid, but the arrow's pointing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Up and away.
So after this match, right, I'm gonna tell you about my second favorite match of the night. And it was the TBS title match between Statlander and Mercedes Moné. And I know a lot of people give shit. People give shit to Moné because she left WWE on not so good terms.
She has been putting on banger after banger. I'm not a big fan of hers, but she's been putting on banger after banger, and I can't fault her for it. She's been putting on a hell of a show lately.
And she talked about how before this match, she was actually in rough shape because she was going through a bunch of illnesses. And to come out like sick and to have these fucking bangers with Chris Statlander, oh boy.
Yeah, big.
Oh
yeah.
boy. But yeah, no.
respect.
It was
That's
such.
also-
Say that again.
That's also kind of like I'm just easy my way out of the whole internet crowd because I'm starting to see a lot of this stuff. It's just heinous bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
a lot of the internet wants you to believe that all she does is botch, and she's not as good as she thinks she is. But she's always the fucking one of the best, and especially when putting other people over, she can fucking amazingly do it. And a lot of that Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like the internet crowd wants you to believe she's not that good. She botches a lot. She's dangerous because of fucking, she left on bad terms with WWE. And like anybody who leaves WWE, they're immediately shit. They're immediately bad. Blah 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 blah. And like,
Yeah,
this is why I hate the internet crowd. Please don't take this as me as being like anti WWE because it's not. But like I see all this hype around Penta when just like a couple of weeks ago, they were, or a couple of months ago, they were shitting on Penta just because of the company he worked for. That's the fickleness of the WWE crowd. Yeah. And like you see how they're turning on The Rock, and just because of one night. So
It was also beautiful how the crowd turned on Hogan.
Yeah.
I see. In order for me to say that the crowd turned on Hogan, it has to be like a very sudden thing. This has been brewing for like a decade. No one fucking likes Hulk Hogan, and like people are trying to say, "Oh, it's politically charged." Undertaker got cheered, and fucking there's so many people on the WWE roster that are fucking conservative, MAGA people. They're still getting cheered. Hulk Hogan's a literal piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And honest to God, I didn't watch Raw. I have Netflix, but I didn't watch Raw. But obviously my entire Twitter feed's talking about it, and to see everybody just shitting on him, I couldn't help to think, if only the fucking Iron Sheik was here, man. I would have fucking loved to see his Twitter.
He's smiling down from heaven.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I miss him every single fucking day, man.
And it's funny. I just unlocked him in the game.
You
Oh,
deserve.
Nice.
what was that? Silent Assassin?
No, I could just picture the Iron Sheik being like, "Oh, go get you piece of shit. You're getting booed just like what you deserve. Fuck you."
Yeah. Like his Twitter account. Now obviously I don't think he was running his Twitter account. But like whoever is running his Twitter account is just like posting like old like retweets from when he was still alive, and it's just like fuck the Hulk Hogan. Everybody's gonna have a good day except for Hulk Hogan. Something about the government, but or like something about the IRS and the fucking Hulk Hogan. It's just like so like literally every tweet is, "You're gonna have a good day today, but fuck Hulk Hogan." I love it.
That piece of shit, jabroni.
Yeah. He ruined WCW. He ruined WWF. He ruined fucking TNA. Thank God he hasn't touched ROH or AEW.
I don't think he intends to go to either. No offense.
I'm taken.
I
I
don't.
don't think anyone will have him.
Yeah. The offense is him coming in to those companies.
Fair.
Even Tony Khan would be like, after the last Coke binge, he'd be like, I don't want Hogan.
I remember pretty early on into AEW's lifespan, he was like, "Yeah, Hulk Hogan's banned."
Good.
Yeah, which is a very good thing. So, after I stopped teleporting, Scotty, stop beaming me up. May the force be with you. I hope I just pissed off a whole lot of people with that.
Yeah, you just pissed off two entirely different groups of sci-fi fans.
that hate each other.
No, no, they hate everybody now, not just each other.
Yeah.
But maybe I could unite them in hating me.
Where the hell? I saw it. Somebody posted it. I gotta find it. You're gonna laugh your ass off at it.
But okay, so while we wait, we could talk about my favorite match of the night. The Continental
Fatal
Classic. No, the
We
Continental
already
Classic
talked about
final.
that. We already talked about that.
I mean, you spoiled it.
Oh, we were talking about the semis and we got into the finals. We already talked about it. It's over. It's dead. We're agreeing to disagree on it.
I just want to say that, Will Ospreay, the last time they faced off, I think it was 2021 G1 Climax Final. And he was still like Ariel Assassin. But now he's completely changed his moveset and his offensive style. So you wonder what can they do, and if there's any match I fucking recommend from World's End, it's this one, 110%. Please go out and watch this. And then the final match of the night was the Fatal 4-Way. It was Hangman Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, Jon Moxley, and Jay White. Mind you, like I said, right before Kenny Omega had come out to present the Continental Championship to Okada. And that's a little big thing because, it was a night of surprises. So, yeah, I mean, I really feel like there needs to be one time they do a spot to where they actually open up the briefcase and see what's inside.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to wonder now. Every time I see that briefcase, I'm like, what the fuck is in there? Stone Cold.
Money in the Bank contract briefcase. Nothing in there.
Well, some people they've told stories about some of the stuff they keep in there. Like some people use it as they put their extra gear in there. I think they're always supposed to have a contract in there for gimmick's sake.
Yeah, well, one time it happened in WWE and the briefcase opened and there was nothing inside. I believe it happened to Austin Theory.
Oh, I wasn't watching at that point, so I don't know.
But
that's why he had to get demoted to the U.S. title.
Mm-hmm. Remember, like I was just saying, I was looking for something.
Yes.
You, Dollar Bill, and Josh all liked it in the main chat.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Talking to
Present arms.
Indeed.
Present arms. Yes. Yes, I saw that on Twitter too. Fuck the Hulk Hogan now. Fuck the Hulk Hogan then. And fuck the Hulk Hogan forever.
Exactly.
I miss him.
I miss the Sheik too. He was fucking hilarious to listen to talk when he was talking.
Him
and Nikolai, put those two idiots together. It was comedy gold.
Oh, I know. I don't know if he still hated him at the time of his death, but man, just give me Iron Sheik and Macho Man Randy Savage just shitting on Hulk Hogan.
Ooh, yeah.
Be a man, Hulk.
That Hogan. Oh, that Hogan is such a big stare.
Hulk Hogan says after Macho died, right? Hulk Hogan said that he and Macho made up. How the fuck are you gonna say that when the guy's dead? Like, okay, yeah, maybe you could say that now that the guy's dead, so he can't fucking disprove you. But like, I find that bullshit, man. He made a whole fucking album shitting on Hulk Hogan. And you're gonna tell me that they made up? Fuck you, you lying sack of shit. Which reminds me,
Beefcake doesn't even associate with him anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, who'd you say? Beefcake. Yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
he realized fucking Beefcake was, like Beefcake realized that fucking Hulk Hogan is just a liar and a piece of shit. Just used him.
Mm-hmm.
But I forget the creator, but on YouTube there's like 2 hour long videos and it's just nothing but lies of Hulk Hogan. I don't even think the dude's a wrestling fan. I don't even remember. But
Doesn't
yeah,
matter.
doesn't matter. It's
Just the
fucking
fact that
amazing.
Just the
Go
fact
ahead.
that he's shitting on Hogan is good enough.
And like he fucking goes into detail about all the fucking lies and points fucking like goes machetes right through his fucking lies. It's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. But yeah, no, Stone Cold Moxley retained. Like Jesus Christ, man. I'm not gonna like. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's actually trying to copy him, but fucking John Moxley is like a spitting image of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Jesus fucking Christ.
Except for the pants.
Yeah, except for the pants.
Yeah.
Beard.
Well, no,
That's
Stone
true,
Cold
yeah.
had a long beard. I think
No.
originally he had a long beard, right?
I
No, he
don't
always
know
had to
Stone
go
Cold. Yeah, like a little bit, not like a,
Yeah, a little bit of a goatee. He never had a full on beard.
yeah.
Huh.
Even the Stunning Steve days.
Yeah.
I know Stunning Steve. No, those he was.
And when he was Stunning Steve, he actually had hair.
He had hair, but he was also clean shaven.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought never
You know what I think it was? I think it might have been when he was in ECW. He had a full beard.
No, I don't think so. I doubt it. But so we could take a peek.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up now. Okay, so I'm looking at Ringmaster. Yeah, he looks pretty clean shaven there. I don't know why.
Not a full beard. It's like a goatee.
Okay. Are
Let me
we
see.
talking about ECW, right?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to find one I actually at ECW because it's showing the images. The videos I see so far.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, no, he's got the
got one?
goatee.
I got one.
Steven Mania?
Where he's got the Hogan mustache.
Yeah, Steven Mania.
Yeah.
You know that's his actual like first appearance for ECW.
Yep.
It's fucking hilarious. And then he does the Eric Bischoff one, and he's like, welcome to WCW where the big boys play with each other.
Welcome to Monday Night Quell.
Yeah. Oh my god, fucking Austin, man. He could pop you. I don't know why. I always remember, like, at least his ECW days, I just remember him with a full beard.
Nope.
Oh, here is one. Okay, I'm going to share it now. It was during the end of his WCW run, I think. I think it's the end of the WCW run.
We got a couple more chats, by the way. Keep an eye in the chat room.
This one right here. He's got a full beard right here. See right here.
So
Yep.
there it is. So that's more.
Yeah.
Was that
This-
ECW or WCW?
This is WCW.
Okay.
I think this is post Hollywood Blondes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now.
I think this
Now I
is
remember it.
right before
US
he got.
champion.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't really tell there. Oh yeah, no, he's
No,
Jesus
clean shaven
Christ.
there.
That does not look like Stone Cold there.
No, it does
No
not.
way.
That does not look like Austin at any point.
Looks like a Marine for some reason.
Oh, Steve Mania. Let's see. Yeah. So, oh my God. Oh God, look at this.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh, that is not fun. Oh, that's such a mind fuck.
Life is a mind fuck. Anyway.
But yeah, a good way to close the show for World's End was the return of Cope. So it's a little bit weird for me. But somebody shared a video of him explaining to Renee Young, when he first joined AEW, about him actually wanting to change to Cope because he thought, at least, he thinks it's better marketability.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks that, the rated R superstar Adam Copeland is too much of a mouthful. And, like, if you put it on a poster, it's too much lettering. So, depends. I mean, especially if you go with Cope, there's a lot of things you could go with now, like a lot of puns you could use. Especially if you know your internet terminology.
Copa Vida.
Yeah. So, what else was there this
When
weekend?
he's going to go to the Copacabana.
That's the Copacabana.
See, that should be, even though I saw some video, he's a backstage producer now. That should be a tag team if he ever tag teamed with Colt Cabana.
He's gonna look at you and be like, "What are you smoking?"
Yeah, really.
And I'll
I'm
just
smoking
say,
the good shit.
I'm
It's
smoking
good
the
shit.
smoking the green good shit. Want to hit?
But, so was there anything else that I didn't happen to watch?
Yeah, Monday Night Raw.
Was there anything before Monday Night Raw? Was there any? I mean, do you want to talk about that SmackDown before Raw?
Not particularly.
Tiffany won the women's title. That's all newsworthy.
Okay. I didn't know if there was anything else on that show. That's the only thing I knew about that show.
Nah.
Great way to start the year.
Oh, I did want to ask. So somebody brought this up. Now, I don't have a recollection of all cash-ins to solidify this statement or certify this statement, but somebody had asked, when you cash in, does the champion have to be standing
No.
when the bell rings?
They just have to be in the ring.
Okay, because somebody brought that up as like a discussion point, and I was like,
Actually, I don't even think they have to be in the ring. They have to be in the vicinity of the ring, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't be in the back at the locker room area, run up to a referee and say, "I'm cashing in. I'm cashing in."
Well,
And-
can't you
and
say
the
it's a
person's
false count
there.
anywhere? Hold on.
It's not the
Good
24/7
night.
champion.
That's
Yeah. Well,
no.
can't you say it was like a full
75, 7-Eleven, 495, I-95 championship.
Well, can't you say it's a falls count anywhere match? Like yeah, that's the thing. Like, does it have to be that championship contract? Does it guarantee like a 1-on-1, or can't you say like, oh, I'm cashing in and it's a falls count anywhere match?
That's a good question. Like, does the Money Bank contract also include stipulations? Like, can it say?
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Because as we saw
It is an
from
interesting question.
WrestleMania 31, he was able to insert himself into a match. I think that's the only time where somebody's been inserted to a championship match instead of starting a new one after the previous match.
Right, that's an insert. That's a kind of slightly different thing. But we're talking about creating stipulations, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could say that a stipulation would have prevented him. Like, if it's a stipulation saying it has to be a 1-on-1,
Right.
So it looks like that the
no,
contract.
that's not the only time that somebody has been inserted into a match for cash in.
Okay, what was the other time?
Baron Corbin.
When was that happening?
It was John Cena versus Jinder Mahal.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Corbin came down and tried to cash in, turned it into a triple threat match,
And he lost.
and then lost.
because I remember that because the next WWE show was an NXT Takeover that I was at, and like they had, so the way Brooklyn's set up is that they have this big tunnel on one of the sides. So the where I was sitting, the pre-show panel was not that far away from me, so you get to see the wrestlers come out and then walk up to the pre-show panel. And Baron Corbin was one of them, and everybody was giving him shit.
I thought you were going to say Gorilla for a second, but no, I understand now.
Speaking about, I showed you the article that apparently New Japan is interested in him. Once again, I don't know how I feel about that.
New Japan interested in Corbin?
Yeah. I feel like he'd be better for TNA. Like, how he works. I don't know, because like with New Japan, like you want people that are like more technical.
It seems like lately, though, they've been getting more entertainment. I mean, it might be just me. That's what it just feels like.
See, I feel like they... Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
I have the list of Money in the Bank cash-ins. There have been 23 Money in the Bank contracts handed out over the years, with various Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank crowned. 19 successful cash-ins, with 2 straight losses, 1 DQ finish, and 1 no contest. So
I know the DQ.
Me too.
That was John Cena.
mhm.
He's also the first person to ever lose a contract. Which honestly, I think that's a good call.
Right. So the first contract cash in and the time that the person held the contract was from WrestleMania 21, held the contract for 280 days, cashing in at New Year's Revolution, January 8, 2006, and that was Edge.
19 years ago today, he made that cash in.
Yes, indeedy.
Mm-hmm.
San Juan, no, I don't think that was San Juan, Puerto Rico. No, yes, I think it was, because I think the first two, I think because it was the first 2 New Year's resolutions that were in San Juan, if I remember right. I know the first one was. I don't remember the second one was. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember.
I think it was like somewhere like upstate New York or somewhere on the East Coast.
Pepsi Arena in Albany, New York.
Ooh,
Hmm.
okay.
It
Yeah, because
also held the Elimination Chamber match.
yes, because John Cena was like, I remember he was tired and all. That was an iconic scene too. Like he was fucking bloody,
Oh,
and
he was
then.
Hell.
But I'll tell you what, it was the weirdest fucking cash in, because Vince McMahon comes out and he announces it, and like he announces, the cash in by Edge. It wasn't like somebody running down to the ring handing it to the ref, and
Yeah.
then ding ding ding.
Ding, ding.
I got a question for you guys.
Shoot.
Okay.
What's up?
What do you like better?
What's that?
Random, or what do you like better? Cash-ins that like seem like they happen on the fly, or would you rather have a cash-in where they announce the time and date, like a RVD or John Cena when he announced that he was going to cash it in at Raw 1000?
Oh, definitely the surprise cash-ins,
Mm-hmm.
because it's the pop you get when somebody shows up and is cashing in on their contract. It's so much better than, I'm going to cash in on you at WrestleMania 27 in the 6th match of the card. I'm going to cash in. I'm going to take the title.
I mean, I could agree and disagree with that, because I could disagree because of One Night Stand. It's probably, to me, still the best cash-in ever.
Oh, absolutely. RVD cashing in? Absolutely.
But then again, but I can agree with you because of the only other, I think, cash-in that could say is the greatest cash-in of all time Dolph Ziggler, which I'm still so fucking pissed at because I attended WrestleMania. Everybody in my section was chanting, "We want Ziggler," and I think it was getting pretty loud during that world title match. And then he does it on the fucking next night while I'm sitting at home. I remember I was sitting at home eating fucking cake, watching Raw, and then he comes out, and I'm like, "Motherfucker, you couldn't just do it the night before? God damn it!"
That's
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I could agree and disagree with your point, Brain. Okay, you know what? Now I just thought of a better question. Favorite cash-in of all time? Favorite, not best. Favorite. And I think I know where Silent Assassin's going to go. So let's start with him.
When Seth Rollins ran down to the ring at WrestleMania 31.
I know it.
You thought I was going to go with a Punk one, didn't you?
No, I thought you were going to go with Seth.
Yeah, because that's the best one.
Because the Punk
Of WrestleMania.
the Punk ones weren't that special. The cash-ins weren't that special. But yeah, no, I knew you were gonna go Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Brain.
I'm actually going with Ziggler when he cashed in on Alberto.
Still, I think it's still like the loudest pop. I'm sorry, that WrestleMania one was good, but I still think that loudest pop was that one.
I was
Ziggler.
popping. I was popping from home.
Me too.
Like I was screaming like really loudly in that one. That to me. That's still my favorite. Like especially after the way just the crowd just exploded. I was like,
it still pops up in my Facebook memories because I posted a picture of it right after, and it still pops up on my Facebook memories.
Mm. Yeah.
And going back to losing cash-ins, John Cena was not the first person to lose a cash-in.
Sandow was a year before?
Excuse me.
After.
Yeah, I thought Sandow was after.
Well, technically he didn't, because he didn't win the title. He won the match but didn't win the title for Cena.
Okay, so I still think of it. It's still a failed cash-in.
Yeah, I agree with.
Yeah, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It's still a failed cash-in, but he won the match. So it's
It's a failed cash-in.
Yeah, it's still 6 1 half a dozen of another. Sandow was the first true failed cash-in.
He was the first to lose his match.
Yes.
And then
I remember that one.
I know. Okay, so the other one was Damien Sandow, and then the next one was Austin Theory, right?
Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I was like Corbin was next.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Corbin was next, and then Austin Theory, or did Theory actually win his?
Strowman.
Strowman lost?
It was a failed cash-in.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Ended up as a no contest.
Yes.
Oh.
Because of fucking like as soon as he tried to cash in, Lesnar came out. I remember because it was like a Hell in a Cell, I think. It was like Roman versus somebody at a Hell in a Cell.
Strowman.
Oh, because it was a non-title match, and then he tried to make it a title match, right?
It might have been a title match.
Fuck, I don't remember how that went down. Thought it did.
Nah, so I don't remember.
Wait, wasn't it Roman Bray in a Hell in a Cell? And then Strowman comes out to try to cash in, but then Lesnar comes out?
No.
That's how I thought it was.
Roman and Bray did fight in the cell, but not for the belt.
I don't remember it. I don't remember Roman having a title fight. All right, here I'm gonna look it up.
Universal Champion.
Yeah, I do remember that because I remember Braun standing at the ramp, like standing on the ramp, and thinking about cashing in. I didn't know he actually cashed in. Wait, okay, so
Actually, I got it up.
wait, what the fuck? Oh, it was in a pre-announce.
Hmm.
Because I got the segment right here. I'm seeing. I pulled it up on YouTube, and yeah, he hands the Money in the Bank contract to Baron Corbin.
Mm.
Oh, you know why he did it? Because the week before, this is what I remember: the Shield reunited to stop Strowman from cashing in,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
which I still think is fucking stupid because people love the Shield. And they wanted Roman Reigns to be the babyface, and they really thought, oh, making the Shield, but they wanted Strowman to cash in. So it was like, fucking Vince McMahon, I don't fucking understand.
I'm getting senile.
Oh, it's good shit, pal. It's good shit.
uh, regardless,
Yep.
So, what happened on Monday Night Raw on Netflix? A whole new era.
Yeah.
whole new insanity.
Well, first of all, I can't stand the new look of the mat.
Too many logos.
Looks like
Dark
a NASCAR
gray?
driver.
I hate that.
They're trying to be UFC with the logos.
Hmm.
I love fucking black mats. So, if you guys know me, you know that some of my favorite mats, like my favorite ring looks of all time, the Ring of Honor rings that were like red and black, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
pure black ones. The NXT,
Yep.
yeah, I love that shit.
When they were in the black and gold era.
Yes,
Oh God. That
Yes.
was pretty cool.
fucking
I'll
love
give
it.
you that. That looked good.
Yes.
I don't mind the black mat. I don't like the corporate logos.
Yeah, especially the Real American Beer from Hogan.
Yeah.
That needs to
He
go.
got booed.
Like I didn't like it when AEW did it, when they had the advertisements on the Rampage mat, even in like the first couple of AEW shows where they just had a big AEW logo across the ring, the mat. I didn't like it. So, but then again, I don't watch WWE, so it doesn't really affect me either way.
I also don't like the new referee shirts.
I actually haven't seen them. I know you said in our chat that they look like NBA refs.
Yeah. Very
Oh, like this
dark
color.
gray NBA referee shirts.
Weird.
So one thing I want to contrast is like I want to see how SmackDown's going to look. Are they going to make it different? That's one thing I always miss from the back in the day
Well,
when Raw and SmackDown used to be like actual separate shows.
Yes.
well, SmackDown does have a blue canvas that they did debut on Friday.
That wasn't just a segment. Like I thought that was just for the because I saw it during the Tiffany segment. I thought it was just for her.
No. Okay,
Oh,
here you
yeah.
go. Vinny, you want to see the new
We had a
shirts
picture.
Yeah.
of our boy?
Can I order one? Do you have a wider shot or like a like more of a full body shot?
He's going to have to do some research and digging.
Yeah.
Dig it. Can you dig it, sucker? Anyway.
You want to know who posted that picture?
Ooh.
Eddie's father.
There you go.
Interesting.
And look what he's wearing.
Is that a headset?
No, that's the ref cam. It's
I mean,
they're literally wearing body cams sometimes in the matches.
as long as they're not wearing. See, because here's the thing, right? If you're a fan of hockey, they just had this tournament called the juniors, the World Juniors, and the referees had this style of helmet that had a helmet cam right on the top of the helmet, and it looked seamless. Like you didn't notice it. That's gonna look fucking weird. I can imagine. Like I don't want to be looking at it like he's like this, and the camera sees like all you see is like half the dude's face.
Yeah, no, I like the ones that they're wearing. That they're almost like Bluetooth headsets.
Yeah.
But they're body cams that you wear on your ear.
Hold on, I'm gonna check if I could sign into Netflix. I'm gonna actually check it out. I hope somebody passes their Duolingo.
Oh yeah, that was easy. I did it just in time to protect my streak.
Okay, so I'm seeing it here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel. See, I think it could have been cool. Huh. I don't know. Because, like, New Japan, their referees just have, like, a plain black shirt. Like, obviously, with, like, company logos on it. Especially, like during Wrestle Kingdom. It'll be, like, a Wrestle Kingdom logo on the back or some shit. But, and, like, that I could, like, see. But, like, this, it feels like somebody stopped with a design halfway through.
They said, all right, I had time.
Like, if they had red and blue versions, you remember those old SmackDown referee shirts?
How far back we're going?
Like 2002 to like 2007.
When they had the blue and the red.
Well, when they had the blue referee shirts that had the SmackDown logo.
Yeah.
Those were beautiful. If they had like red and blue versions of that for Raw and SmackDown, oh, I would love it.
Yeah, I could see those.
But yeah, no, those referee shirts looked like they stopped halfway through.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the design.
So, what else happened on Raw?
Blunts.
Well,
Roman Reigns got his Ula Fala back, defeated Solo Sikoa in Tribal Combat.
and it was freaking WrestleMania 40 all over again.
See, let me guess, like everybody fucking coming down and like too many. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit. Overbooking matches, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
That's an overbook. This one interferes. This one doesn't run. That one doesn't run in.
Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu came down. Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso came down.
Was Jimmy or Jay?
Jimmy.
Okay.
Because Jay had his match later on in the night with Drew.
Okay.
They've been on the main roster since 2011. Nobody can still fucking tell the difference.
I have a hard time sometimes.
I still have a hard time, man.
No, you can tell the difference now because Jimmy wears red on SmackDown and Jay wears blue on Raw.
I mean,
am I wrong?
I still wouldn't fucking have a clue. It's not like Nikki Bella and Brie Bella where I could be like, oh, one's got bigger boobs. Okay, so I know which one. Like before she had the implants, I could not tell them apart. Like I
Yeah.
remember being at a SmackDown taping right before I think it was Brie facing AJ Lee, and I was like, I could not fucking tell. But then they came back 1 year, like they went away, but then they came back 1 year later at WrestleMania, and Nikki had breast implants, and I was like, oh, I could tell you apart now. Like I remember one time my friend trying to like explain the difference between Jay and Jimmy to me, and I'm just like, I still fucking like you could put Naomi next to her husband. I still want to fucking tell which one's which.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, babe.
All I just know them as is one's banging Naomi, the other's not. They
Exactly.
both have DUIs though. Not Naomi. She's nice. She's a good law-abiding citizen. Not the Usos. They get DUIs. They're not allowed back in Canada.
Nope.
Dumbass.
You dummy.
Yeah.
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 Hell, get DUIs.
You dummy.
Fucking idiots.
Dumb it.
So then we
Yeah.
Then we had Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship.
I was surprised.
I wasn't.
So is this the end of their feud?
I hope so.
Oh,
'Cause I know. I remember hearing that WWE wanted to do a push it at least till WrestleMania. Like have it off for a little bit and then reignite it to WrestleMania.
Made the Rumble.
Liv is not winning the Rumble.
no.
I didn't say
Not by a
someone win the
long
Rumble.
shot.
You know who the current favorite to win the men's rumble is?
Ooh, who?
Take a guess.
CM
Rock.
Punk.
Nope.
Wait, who said? Wait, you said CM Punk and you said Rock.
John Cena.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Cena is currently listed as the favorite, odds favorite. But I don't think you could bet here in America. I think you could only bet on wrestling in Europe.
No, you could bet here. You could bet
Oh, you
here.
can?
Like the,
Okay.
Yeah, remember, what was it? DraftKings does it?
Yeah, DraftKings is AEW's betting partner.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. But I don't know what WWE use. What does WWE use? Do they have a betting partner? Or I guess they can't because they're a PG company still.
No, like
I think it, FanDuel? No.
Nah,
You'd have to
bet-
be.
The best WE betting sites are DraftKings, Sportsbooks, and BetMGM.
So they probably don't have an official partner.
No.
Yeah.
No, they don't have an official partner. They just, but it's just, they can use it. So,
Travis came out smoking a blunt with main event Jey Uso.
Man, I'll tell you what. I did see Jey Uso talk about it on that, I guess, that post show.
the bump. No, that post show. The scrum
He is a
post show.
fucking. I tell you what, man. Like, I can't tell him apart, but he's a fucking funny dude. Jey Uso's a fucking funny dude, man.
You got the wacky tobacco. Of course, he's gonna be funny.
Come on.
Yeah.
Nothing could be as funny as when he and Cody Rhodes won the tag team championships, and he was drunk off his ass at the media scrum.
I
And he was like-
remember that.
And he kept leaning into the mic. Yeet.
And then fucking Cody Rhodes was his sober translator.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. And as sober as Cody was, yeah, he was sober.
He's like,
Do not. I swear to God, do not do a JP.
What?
Oh so,
Oh,
no, he doesn't fall asleep. He doesn't actually fall asleep.
He has.
Oh, I'm about to say. No, it's
Well,
fine. I had
has he actually been out? Fuck, everything's
Yes.
fucking falling.
Yes, he has.
In the past, but not recently.
Well, you
the
haven't
reason
been on the
he
show.
hasn't been on the damn show.
I was getting my charger.
That's what JP said too.
Oh,
With your eyes,
Yeah.
with your eyes closed,
Dude, he was gone.
Yeah, JP was actually gone.
1, 2. Next time he does that, we should do a count. 1, 2.
No, we'll just put on a timer. Well, you see, because they do that at Devils games, like during the intermission, they'll just like videotape somebody like texting on their phone, and they'll put a little timer right underneath. And they'll see how long they can go. They can notice. Yeah, and they see how long they can go texting without noticing that they were on the jumbotron.
You'd have to make an extra stream for that. Damn it!
There's one guy that lasted like 200 seconds the last time I went to a game.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah,
that's 5
minutes.
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
4. Oh, 3 minutes. Yeah, thank you.
And then there was like kids behind him, like fucking dancing. Did not notice.
Dude was that tight. Was that tight in his texting?
Yeah,
he was writing a novel. He's writing a novel.
Yeah, speaking of the jumbotron and the cams, you guys ever see the short videos on YouTube of the lookalike cam?
Yep.
Man, some of them are spot on.
Some are scarily spot on.
Yeah.
I know.
Because literally, they get the celebrities who are actually on the screen.
Mhm.
It's hilarious when they actually get the celebrities.
One time they had Matthew McConaughey.
Uh-huh.
He's always cool about it.
You know who else they caught on the lookalike cam?
Let me guess. Will Ferrell?
Fran Drescher.
Oh crap!
Yeah, Fran Drescher they caught on the lookalike cam.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's funny actually.
It is funny.
I'm laughing. I'm like, that's really funny. I'll behave and all that. And
behave.
Well, why are you doing
I don't
that?
think they've ever caught Mike Myers on there yet.
Oh, see, like when you think, I know you guys probably think of her sitcom. I think what was it called, Fran?
The
The
nanny.
nanny.
The Nanny. Okay, you think of that? I think of fucking Leela from Futurama.
That's
Or-
easy.
No, that's a different woman.
Yeah.
I always get them mixed up. What was her name?
Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal. Okay,
Yeah, the one with
because
Peggy,
she's
Married with
she's also
Children.
the wife on Married with Children.
that's why that Futurama episode where they did a spoof on Married with Children on that planet.
Yes, that was funny. Al, did you miss me? With every bullet so far.
The show that cannot be made today.
No.
Dude, half the shit that we watched in the 80s and 90s couldn't be made today.
Amen. Unfortunately,
Nope.
I don't care what anyone says.
I can give you one name. None of his shit could ever be made nowadays.
Shoot.
Mel Brooks.
Well, they are making one of his things today. The sequel to Spaceballs.
They are going through with it.
I don't even know when it's supposed to be fucking coming out. Hopefully he doesn't die before it comes out. Because I know he's really old.
Remember when they tried to do History of the World Part 2?
He was just a consultant on that one. That's what's fucked up about it.
And it was a TV show.
Yeah, it was a series.
It was so fucking horrible. I tried watching it. I shut it off after about 10 minutes into the first episode.
Wow.
It was millennial humor. That's the big problem.
Yeah.
It's like the same. That's why I can barely watch SNL these days. Because it's just.
Well, I never liked SNL to begin with. Even
Oh,
in the
I liked
beginning.
it. I liked it in the 90s. Like with Will Ferrell.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Yeah. Oh, especially that.
Yeah. Nowadays, the only sketch for me watching it is the Weekend Update with
Yes.
Joseph Day.
Yes.
Did you see the Christmas one they did?
Yes,
Halloween?
the joke swap. Fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. Because it's even better that they cut and his wife is Scarlett Johansson and she's watching from the outside.
Yes.
So he's making roast beef jokes about his wife, and we get a live reaction to those jokes.
And you can see his face. He's like, "I'm so sorry."
Yeah, and then he just goes deeper and deeper because of the jokes. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the only thing in this show I like. Everything's
Yeah.
bad. So that's the thing going like some humor just don't work. That's why like when John said about like Brain said about the whole History World Part 2, it's that millennium humor that doesn't work very well with
Yeah.
something like that. You know?
But to be
If
fair,
all-
there are some shows that like I can't watch, like classic, like Seinfeld. I used to be able to watch it as a kid. I can't watch it now because it's just a bunch of fucking yuppie white people bitching about first world problems. I don't fucking like. I can only watch one episode, and that's the fucking face.
Literally, Seinfeld himself gave the best description of the show. It is a show about nothing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Look, I love fucking George Costanza. I fucking love. I want
Oh, hell
him.
yeah.
I wish I was famous so I can meet him and then fucking have him do my ringtone. Like everybody that ever fucking asks him. Like I remember him saying like he would get so many requested like for people to do their answering machine.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Costanza because like every now and then I'll just be in my room and I'll just go, Vinny's getting upset. I fucking love that. Vinny's getting upset. but no, yeah, like the only episode I could watch is fucking Face Paint the Face Painter.
Yeah, I agree. Like that show was just. It's one of those you think it aged well, but it just hasn't aged.
Yeah, no, not at all. But you know what I've been watching a lot of recently? Simpsons. I've been getting back into the Simpsons.
Hey,
Yeah.
good stuff.
But can I talk about? I'll be honest. The one thing I did like about Raw because I saw it because everybody was sharing it. Like I thought they had a cool intro to it. Because you'll see this a lot, especially a lot in basketball arenas, where they have like a huge fucking draping and a big cloth, and they'll do projections on the cloth, and that's what they were doing in the arena. I'm not sure if it came across over TV, but that's what they were doing in the arena. And like I don't know if they showed like the projections on the cloth in the arena. On like I don't know. Well, like if they showed it, the arena, what the arena was seeing, if they showed it on TV, not direct to the. I don't know how to explain it. The in arena shot. That's what I'm trying to say. The in arena shot. Yeah,
I'm sure that what we were seeing is the same thing they were seeing.
Yeah, but I was saying like if they came across what you were seeing, like the in arena view.
Yeah.
I know it's fucking stupid the way I'm the best.
No, I understand exactly what
I
you're
get
saying.
it. It's hard to describe, but I understand what you're saying too.
Yeah. But the point is, yeah, no, I thought it was a nice little cool design, and it brought me flashbacks from NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, because that's how the original one. That's how that began, with Triple H in the ring, and it was just like a spotlight on him. He tried to get everybody in the fucking arena to like stay quiet, but you know everybody would like every now and then try to. Yeah, idiots would scream. Like there were people chanting for there were people screaming for Chris Benoit, and like right before the show, like literally seconds before the show, he had to go, "That's not funny," over the mic, and I was like, "Wow, these fucking people are fucking stupid, ruining this moment." But yeah, no, that was a cool intro.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know during Ray, during her show or after her match, Undertaker came out, and it showed the stage. I'll be honest, when they announced like Raw for the Intuit Dome, I didn't think they were going to put the stage on the side of the big wall. So for those that don't know, because I love fucking watching stadium construction videos and shit, the wall is this one whole section in the Intuit Dome that's just for like Clippers passionate fans. It's supposed to bring out like soccer stadiums, you know, where they have like a dedicated supporter section. I thought that was going to be on, like, I didn't think they were going to use that section as the stage. I thought it was going to be the other way. So when I saw that at the stage, on like when I would see pictures of Raw, I was like, that's a really fucking small entrance ramp. And like, if you saw some of the pictures, there was like, if the people that were on the barriers, you could like fucking literally reach out and like get hit with pyro because it was like not so much space.
That's crazy. That's a nice way to go. That's a nice way to go. A fireball in your face.
Oh yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Hi, my name is Cleveland. And all I got from the show was a burn to my face. Now I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like what happened to Undertaker at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, was that actually called Elimination Chamber yet, or was it still No Mercy, or No Way Out?
Elimination Chamber.
It wasn't Elimination Chamber.
He was pouring water on himself in the pod.
No, I remember that. What I'm saying is,
no, it was the Elimination Chamber match. It wasn't the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was still No Way Out at that time. That's what I was asking.
Yeah,
I thought it was Elimination Chamber.
I think the next year they changed it to Elimination Chamber. The name of the pay. That's what I fucking hate about these pay-per-view fucking gimmick names. Oh, I was thinking about another question about what we were talking about earlier. Do you prefer Money in the Bank as a pay-per-view, or do you wish the match would go back to WrestleMania?
I kind of liked it as a pay-per-view.
I
mean, because
it makes sense that it's on pay-per-view.
Yeah, because it's actually a big deal. Because
you're
giving somebody the opportunity to become a champion at a time of their choosing. It's not like they have to fight their way to get to the champion. They can get to the champion anytime they damn well please. And it doesn't matter if the champion is fresh or if they just gotten beaten to hell. They can run out and cash in anytime they damn well please.
But what I'm saying is, I prefer the match to take place at WrestleMania because it gives somebody not just the moment of, oh my God, the likelihood of me being a world champion is really good now, but now I have my WrestleMania moment. I prefer the match on WrestleMania instead of it being its own pay-per-view.
But again, then you're going to have 2 Money in the Bank contract matches at WrestleMania.
You do one to kick off the show. And then save the more important one for like in the middle of the show.
Which is the more important one?
It depends on how they build it. Yeah. Because there's been times where the women's has been the second match. There's been times where the men have been the second match. And especially because, or now, since WrestleMania is a 2-day event, you can have one on each day.
You think I'll make it 3 days?
God, no.
No.
God, I hope no.
No.
No, they'll never make it 3 days because the day before, the Saturday, like that Friday, they're going to have SmackDown, and then they're also going to have the Hall of Fame. And it's probably going to be a shortened Hall of Fame now. And then after that Sunday after, they got to deal with Raw. So if you're going to change, unless you move SmackDown to a different day, you're going to be interfering with 2 of your other shows.
Yeah, doesn't make sense financially.
And I'll be honest, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm not going to say it's not a good idea, but I'm going to say I'm not in favor of making any other pay-per-views 2-day shows. I understand SummerSlam's your second biggest show, but I think the 2-day thing should be saved for WrestleMania.
See, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate here for a minute.
Okay.
Royal Rumble could be a 2-day show. For the simple fact that you have 2 Royal Rumble matches. You could split them, have men on one night, women on the other, and you could still have a bunch of other matches where people are getting their time.
I mean, I would have to make a compromise with you as long as it's not in that fucking stupid country of Saudi Arabia. No offense to any Saudi Arabians out there. I just don't like the people that run your country.
Oh, 2026 is not going to be a 2-day Royal Rumble.
No, it's not.
I think 2027 will be the first 2-day Royal Rumble.
But what I'm just saying is, I don't like a Big Four pay-per-view airing from Saudi Arabia. Okay, give them like a TLC or Night of Champions or some shit like that. But
They got the
Don't-
crown jewel. They got the crown jewel. That should be their
Like
exclusive pay-per-view.
Bull.
yeah, like they could have the greatest Royal Rumble, but not the actual Royal Rumble.
Yeah. But even the greatest Royal Rumble was a fucking joke.
It was.
Quite
Because you heard
honestly.
the
know-
stories about
notice-
that.
Notice something? Have you noticed something?
What?
They haven't done another one since.
Nope.
Yeah, because the people that run that country realized that the wrestler they asked for were fucking dead. Like, you know, that sumo guy came out only for the fact that the people that run that country requested Yokozuna.
Yeah, Akabono came out because they
It
requested.
wasn't even Akabono. It was some fucking sumo guy that I don't think we've ever seen again. It wasn't Akabono. Akabono only did he only did WrestleMania with the Big Show.
Yeah, and he beat him in about a minute.
Yeah. And that was one of the reasons why I fucking hate American sumo, because they'll be like, oh, we're going to do, like, you're going to see professional sumo, but it's none of the fucking big names from Japan. It's like a bunch of American amateurs plus like 3 guys that were banned from Japan, and they don't even do a proper fucking dosho. It's just a fucking mat. Don't get, oh god, you got me started on a rant.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yes. So what else was on Raw after the women's title? And we're not even
Jay
going to
and
mention. Say that again.
Jay and Drew.
Was that for a title or no?
No, that was just a regular match.
Was Drew hugging everybody?
Not really, but he laid a couple of Glasgow kisses on Jay.
So was he smelling like? Oh wait, no, that's the Irish.
Yeah, that's Sheamus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he smelling like alcohol? But I was like, wait, no, that's the Irish.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but they put on a good match. I
That's
think
good.
the finish was a little bit weak.
Right.
You know, with the roll up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
come on. You're gonna beat Drew McIntyre with a roll up.
I mean, I think they're going for unexpected. They got to do the roll. You got to do the roll up in a right way. Like, to me, one of the best roll ups of the last decade was Cody on Nick Aldis at All In, the NWA title.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that fucking place blew so much on just a roll up. You just gotta do it right. That's it.
Yeah, you got to pick your time to do it.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I heard that I didn't like from Raw. It was a 3-hour show and only 4 fucking matches. That I think is fucking horrible.
It was a typical Raw.
Because they had The Rock, you had Hogan, you
Fuck
had
the Hulk Hogan.
I
Yeah.
Cena.
Yup.
Cena
And
should
The
have fucking
Undertaker.
wrestled.
Even though Undertaker just did the ride around the ring with the motorcycle bit.
That got more attention.
Oh, I remember hearing that was supposed to be somebody else, but that other person didn't come through.
Oh, Austin.
Yes, that's who it was supposed to be. But Austin didn't come through.
No.
so-
There was supposed to be another match. But
No,
it was
no, no.
scrapped.
Oh
It was
yeah.
scrapped for the Undertaker's segment.
What I'm saying is, the Undertaker, when he came out, with Rhea, somebody else was supposed to come out, but they didn't make it, and I think it was supposed to be Stone Cold.
But there was also supposed to be a 5th match that got scrapped.
Was
It
it?
was
And a mystery partner.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking of. Oh no. Okay, so I'm thinking of the Dakota.
No, that's
What?
that's this week coming up.
Yeah, because it was supposed to. Wasn't it supposed to be on like last week's SmackDown, and it got bumped?
No.
No, this is on Raw.
Oh, so it was on. It was supposed to be on
Championship
this week's
is on
Raw.
SmackDown. The Intercontinental Championship is on Raw.
Okay, so it was supposed to be this Raw, but I remember it got bumped because they said they didn't want it to get lost in the moment.
Mhm.
Yes. And I agree completely with that decision.
Yeah,
This
As
is too
long
big of
as-
a match to get lost in the shuffle.
can I say this? It should be the main event. If you're gonna bump it so it doesn't get lost in the moment, you're pretty much booking yourself into a corner. It's got to be the main event.
Agreed.
Why
I
not?
agree with you completely on that one.
But no, of course, CM
but-
Cunt. Wait, what was that, Silent Assassin?
Or you could open the show with it.
No.
No, because this is in
Not
AEW.
Yeah, for something like this, you have to close the show with the title match.
So the WWE style is like,
Especially since it's going to be the inaugural champion.
yeah, like the WWE style is like, it's all building towards that final big time match. AEW, you kick it off with a good match, and then it's like a valley. It's a
Mhm.
good match, calm down, and then good match. WWE, it's more like a steep incline. You start off a little weak, but then towards the end, you're banging.
Hmm.
I was gonna say it's like a car crash. You just can't look away.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so since we're talking about the inaugural Intercontinental Championship match, who do you got?
I only know one of the competitors. Who are the two competitors?
It's Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria.
Fuck. What was her old name?
Which one?
Lara Valkyria. Was that Kaylee Ray?
No.
No.
Okay.
It's a hard one.
I only know if it wasn't Kaylee Ray, then I'm going with Dakota Kai because she's the only one I know, and I really love Dakota Kai. She's an awesome person.
Okay, Lyra Valkyria went by Iofi Valkyrie, Valkyrie Kane, and Valkyrie.
I think I knew her as Valkyrie.
Mhm.
What is Kaylee Ray's name now?
Alpha Fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. I hate these fucking, and it's just the women they change the fucking names. Like, oh my god, do you know how fucking pissed I am? I'm still pissed. I don't even watch the goddamn product. I'm pissed. It's not fucking Michin. It's Mia Yim. Put some fucking respect on her name. God damn it.
Agreed.
Wait, they've been saying they call him Meechim now?
Yeah,
Yeah. Chin.
They
it's
can't say me, I am?
no, they can. It's just they wanted to give her like they gave her a nickname, and then it turned into a name change. I forgot what fucking Michin means. It's something in Korean. But it pisses me off because it's like she's like a legend, and like she's so fucking good and talented, and like Mia Yim, you know, and she was. Oh, I don't even remember what her fucking retribution name was. It's fucking stupid.
Jade.
No, that was her TNA name.
Reckoning.
Reckoning. There it is. Yeah, that was another thing I didn't like when she was in TNA and they called her Jade. I'm like, motherfucker, it's Mia Yim. Like
Mhm.
I can't. There's a whole bunch of people like I look at and I can't fucking like Kaylee Ray is another one. But yeah, no, there's like hell. I'm even having a little hard time calling Mercedes Moné fucking like I still see her sometimes as Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Of course, they're
A
doing
lot.
the whole CEO gimmick, which is just a different term for the boss.
Well, as she put it, it's like higher than the boss because the boss is like a generic term.
Yeah.
CEO is like the person, but then there's part of me that's like, oh well, Mercedes KV. Why didn't she go back to that? Because that was her indie name before WWE. Yeah, before WWE. But
Well, it's WWE. They
Yeah.
they love changing names.
because they gotta own it. Yeah.
You got to own it.
So I know there was an NXT show that was done
Weird
also
deal.
in LA. I'll tell you what, I did like that venue, and I wished Sinclair Ring of Honor would have ran there. Because they didn't really, outside of Las Vegas, they didn't really go that far west. My favorite fucking female wrestler I could see won the champ. She's the new champ. Julia.
Yep.
She's the new NXT champ. Good for her. Proud of her.
Agreed.
Yes.
And we have a new
Yeah.
men's champion.
So wait, what was the main event?
Triple threat. Rick versus Oba versus Eddie. And Oba won. Oba Femi.
Okay.
Which means Trick Williams is coming up to the main roster and he's going to reignite his feud with Carmelo Hayes.
They're probably gonna save the thing for the Rumble.
Oh, yeah. Because both of them are going to be in there and they're going to start fighting each other in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And more than likely, some big man is going to eliminate both of them at the same time. Because they're going to be so engrossed in fighting themselves that they're not going to see the big man coming. He's going to hit them with a double clothesline and send them both over the ropes. Either that or he's going to throw one out and then he's going to throw the other one out shortly thereafter.
Double clothesline.
Throw everybody out.
Throw them all out.
Right?
Let Triple H sort them out.
Yep.
I
And Perez getting called up. too.
don't. I'm sorry. I still don't see Cena winning the Rumble. He doesn't need it.
Well, supposedly the thing is, supposedly he's gonna win from what I've heard is they're gonna have him win the Rumble, and then it's gonna be him and Cody.
but he's not going to beat Cody.
No.
I've heard that they have thought about having him beat Cody, and you remember that like U.S. title run, the U.S. title open shit. They might do that for the world title, and like there are people out there that want him to beat Flair's WWE 16.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to be honest, no matter what your feelings are of Ric Flair, he's actually a 21-time world champion.
Thought it was 23.
It's somewhere up there.
Mhm.
It's just not 16. It's more than 16.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish there was a centralized, non-WWE centralized independent like group that fucking made the decisions for this shit.
Hmm.
Because WWE changes history. I'm sorry. We got to be honest with that. WWE changes history so fucking much, and that's why I can't watch their documentaries anymore. Like I would watch, it was the Monday Night Wars one. It was either that one or the Attitude Era, but like it's just all like WCW bad. They're the evil. They tried to take us out. Blah 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 blah, and we had to fight to survive. It's like just a one-sided fucking gimmick story, and I hate it so goddamn much.
Okay, so looking at Ric Flair's page, he's got on the Mid-Atlantic Championship, Jim Crockett Promotions World Championship Wrestling, 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. Under the NWA banner, 9 times.
So that's 17 right there.
That's 17 right there. Exactly.
Mind you, and he's also like what, a 2-time WWF champion?
2-time WWF champion. Yep.
And then I think
So that's 19.
he probably has one for. He has to have at least one for the AWA. I'm thinking.
He does not. But he has 3 NWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championships. So that's 22.
Does he have? So does he? I know it's technically. I think it's technically a New Japan title at this time, but is it called like the International World Championship or something like that?
He does not have anything under New Japan.
Okay. Because I know they would run. I don't know if it was like a NWA considered belt, but they had one called the International title, and it was the big gold. But the thing was, I think it was right after Flair had come back, and he had brought it back, and it was like up in the air with Fujinami because like he lost to Fujinami in Japan, but like something like the NWA or WCW didn't recognize it or some shit like that.
As usual.
Right.
Yeah, and then it had to lead to like a unification match with the WCW World title, which that Ron Simmons Vader title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I didn't know if he had a run with that.
No. All right. Here's what they have listed for him in total as championships.
What site is this?
This is Wikipedia page
Okay.
for Ric Flair. 8-time WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
2-time WCW International World Heavyweight Championship.
That's the belt that I'm talking about. Okay, so it's a WCW International Heavyweight. Okay.
Yeah. 3-time NWA Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion. 2-time NWA Mid-Atlantic Television Champion. 6-time NWA Mid-Atlantic WCW United States Champion. 3 times NWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion.
So that says NWA / Mid-Atlantic?
Yeah, because Mid-Atlantic, Jim Crockett was all under the NWA banner.
Okay.
NWA World Tag Team Championship Mid-Atlantic version 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
He was the first WCW Triple Crown champion.
Yeah.
Oh.
The NWA, 9-time NWA Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
All right. St. Louis Wrestling Club, NWA Missouri Heavyweight Championship, 1 time.
I'm not sure if I count that as a world title.
I
Why
don't
not?
either.
Yeah.
It's technically it's
Oh,
not. It's
Okay.
a local company.
Nah,
Yeah, that's why
I thought it's the St. Louis NWA. I'm like, I can see that.
that's why I'm a little iffy on the Mid Atlantic titles, because I'm not sure, because obviously Mid Atlantic / Crockett Promotions was under the NWA banner, so he would have been an NWA World Champion. You know, and if we remember back in the times, there was the NWA World Champion, and then all the local promotions had their own World Champions.
Mhm.
So I don't really consider
that's where the NWA Missouri Heavyweight Championship comes from. It's a local
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
that's all.
I
consider
don't
the Mid
qualify that
Atlantic
as a
one.
real heavy world championship.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Mid Atlantic titles too. I don't consider that the world title.
So for those wins to count, they should be just the world title, not everything else.
So the ones that I was counting from the ones he mentioned so far were the NWA ones, which is 9 times, the the WCW world titles, which is 8, and then I think you said the 3 international heavyweight titles, right?
Right. Yeah, 3 international world heavyweight championship, 2.
Yes. Okay, 2. So those 2
3
titles.
and 3 Mid-Atlantic heavyweight championships.
I'm
under
not
the
counting
NWA
those.
banner.
Yeah, I'm not counting those. But I am counting the international ones, because the international one, there was a disputation with that, and I remember the only reason that's a thing is because he dropped the belt to Fujinami, but it wasn't recognized or some shit, and then they made it its own belt.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so continuing
Okay.
after the St. Louis Wrestling Club Championship, 2
Wrestling Club.
WWF World Championships,
Yes. So I would count those as well.
1
That's nice.
WWE Intercontinental Championship,
Really? I thought he was a multiple-time Intercontinental title.
Nope. 1
No.
3-time World Tag Team Champion,
Yes, one. I know one was 2 with Batista, and I think 1 with Roddy Piper.
Yep. The Royal Rumble winner in '92,
Yes,
which gave him his first WWF title.
yes,
13th Triple Crown champion,
Whoa.
Slammy Award 2008
for
for
Moment
Match of the Year
Yeah,
with Shawn Michaels,
yep,
Mm-hmm.
2-time WWE Hall of Famer, 2008 as an individual, 2012 as a member of the Horsemen.
yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Before you continue, so I want to see if you guys know this. I know this is probably a niche wrestling history, so I can understand if you guys don't know it.
Okay.
So in 2012, when he was inducted with the Horsemen, he
Right.
was actually signed to TNA. And so WWE actually made a deal with TNA to allow for Flair to appear here.
Yep,
Huh.
I remember that.
Who went to TNA? It was a one-time appearance. They didn't wrestle, but somebody appeared. Somebody under WWE contract appeared on a TNA show.
Christian.
That is right. It was Christian, and they just had him come out and like they had him in front of the live crowd, and it was just like introduce
Alright.
this fucking video segment.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he had the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame in 21
Yes,
and the Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame in 13.
yes. I think that's the.
And the
Biggest
NWA Hall of Fame in 2008.
I don't know which one's bigger. The NW. No, I think the Luthez one is bigger. or actually, I should say more legitimate. It's probably the most legitimate Hall of Fame in wrestling.
I'd say the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I don't know which one's bigger. But yeah,
Doesn't
but
matter.
it's,
He's in multiple halls of fame.
yeah. So he doesn't. I thought he
and
was
he's also in the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame from class of 2006.
Right.
Was he a TNA? He didn't have a belt with TNA?
Nope.
For some reason, I thought he was a tag champion for one time. I don't know why.
It's not listed, so
Don't count. Don't count.
Nope.
Man.
All right. So, I guess there's not much other wrestling other than that.
well, let's see.
Although,
Now I'm going to your favorite page.
I was gonna make a porn joke right there.
What, Pornhub?
Yeah, my favorite page, Pornhub.com. But as he's looking up, I just want to just also mention I had my WrestleMania over this weekend as well. January 4th is Tokyo Dome Wrestle Kingdom show, and then the night after was Wrestle Dynasty. I would recommend, if there's any fucking matches to go see on Wrestle Dynasty or Wrestle Kingdom, watch the main event, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Shota Amuya. That was a fucking banger. And then from Wrestle Dynasty, Kenny Omega, Gabe Kidd. Yes. You can watch it on New Japan World, and if you're not subscribed, wait till the beginning of the month, because if you sign up on January 31st, they will charge you twice. They always charge it on the first of the month.
Yeah.
Yep. So now I'm looking at the cagematch.net page for Ric Flair.
Okay.
All right. NWA Eastern States Heavyweight Championship 3 times. NWA Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Championship 3 times. NWA Missouri Heavyweight Championship once. NWA World Heavyweight Championship 10 times.
Okay, so Wikipedia is probably going off of like WWE. They're not even probably going off of okay, so 10-time champion. So okay, we're gonna go with 10.
WCW International World Heavyweight Championship 2 times.
Right.
So that's 12.
WCW United States Championship 6 times.
Okay.
WCW World Tag Championships 3.
Okay.
WCW World Television 2.
Okay.
World Heavyweight Championships 8.
Okay, so that he's a 20-time champion.
20. World Tag Team Champions 3 times.
Is this WWE?
That's the WWE, yes.
Okay.
WWE Championship 2.
So that's 22.
And 1 Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
So he's a 22-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
So this 16 shit?
It's just WWE. Because I know they definitely don't count. They probably, what I'm saying is they kick out is the 2 international heavyweight titles, and then probably half of those, half of the NWA ones.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that's why I made a big distinction with the international heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Because technically if you look at the belt that they use for that, it's the fucking, and it's the original Big Gold. Because it's the one with like the leather strap, like the brown leather strap, and it has the dink in the top.
Mm-hmm. That dink, the dink, the dink, 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 dink. Yeah, we're getting loopy because now we're starting to think we're dinks.
Probably our longest show ever.
Yeah.
2 hours.
2 hours and 9
Good night.
minutes.
I don't know. I think we've gone longer.
I don't know. I
Well-
don't know.
Let's find out next time.
Yeah, I'll have that stat for next week. Hell, I'll have that stat later on today. I'll put it in the group chat.
Go for it, man.
But
And when he says later on today, he means in like 3 minutes.
Yep.
no,
join
because
the
in
chat
about 3
room.
minutes, I'm going to bed and I'm going to be unconscious.
I think
I've
we
been
all
up since
Yeah.
6, so yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Because you got to be up at 6.
No, thankfully tomorrow I could be up at 8. No, actually, no, we
You
gotta
mean
be
today?
at 7:30. Later.
Yes. I
Fucking
don't qualify it
delusion.
until tomorrow until I've gotten some sleep.
Exactly. I'm delusional. Whatever.
I'm
When
delusional
aren't you?
all the time.
Delusional. do. Anyway.
Phenomena.
Dude. I'm going to say delusional. But anyway.
So, gentlemen, as always, excellent show. Silent Assassin, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
What?
I know our fans are missing somebody today, but he just had a really rough day. He just needed a day off. He'll be back next week.
Yep.
Good old
Yeah.
JP and the wonderful official mascot, Princess Pretty Girl Luna, will be back with us next week.
I do want to also give a shout out to our sponsor, Circuit City. We know you've been out of business for like 15 years, but thank you for the sponsorship.
But you know what? Nobody beats the Wiz.
Ba-da-bum.
I remember going to those.
Oh,
So,
God.
gentlemen, until next week, as always, too sweet.
Mwah.
You sweet.